What's going on, everybody? Joe here, and today there's going to be two break time episodes. This is going to be a more of a spotlight episode, and then later on we'll post our regular episode of break time. But earlier in the week, I got a chance to interview Zach and Josh from Spartan Digital, who are working on a Batman project. It's Mask of the Phantasm fan film that they're working on. If you haven't heard of Spartan Digital, you should check them out. YouTube.com/Spartan Digital. They have a Red Dead Vengeance video, which is a Red Dead Redemption inspired film that they did. I thought it was really awesome. I think you guys will like it just as well. They're going to be at Fanboy Expo this weekend, actually. I believe in Tampa, Florida, actually, from July 24th to 26th. So if you're there or if you're traveling to there for this, check them out. Say hi. Say what's up. Back their project. I'll let them do the explaining on what their Kickstarter is all about. And without further ado, here's the interview. Hey guys, what's going on? Joe here, and we're doing something a little special today. I have Zach Ramos and Josh from Spartan Digital. They have a special project that they are working on, and it's actually being kickstarted as well. And guys, I'll let you guys do the talking about it. What's the project about?
Well, first of all, I'm Zach.
And I'm Josh.
We're Spartan Digital. We are a company, a film indie company out of Tampa, Florida, comprised of ex-alum UT students from University of Tampa. And we shot a Batman Mask of the Phantasm film.
Which is
back in the 90s. We had the back in the 90s, Kevin Conroy did the animated Batman series. They shot a movie that was in theaters called Mask of the Phantasm. I must have wore that. I bought probably 2 copies on VHS because I wore it out so many times watching it. So we're bringing it into the Nolan universe. Josh, you want to talk?
Yep.
You there, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Zach, pretty much what Zach said is just, we came up with the film idea. It was always a big project for us. We always wanted to do Mask of the Phantasm, and when we started batting around ideas and things to do, that was always kind of the top of the list.
Awesome. I mean, I think what you guys are doing is freaking awesome. I saw the clip. I actually saw the retweet from Greg Miller. That's how I found out about the project. And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I'm totally backing this. What I thought was unique about it is that most things on Kickstarters, the projects haven't even started. This is a different case where you guys actually have pretty much finished filming. Now you guys are asking for the funds to pretty much complete the project. You guys want to talk about a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, basically what happened was we did an initial Indiegogo fundraise probably about back in 2013, actually. And we raised about 10 grand for that. And what that allowed us to do, we also made a Red Dead Vengeance fan film.
Yes.
So we took the 10 grand and we edited that, and then we shot Batman. And so that kind of left us in an area to where we could probably finish, but there was a lot of things that we wanted to do with it that we needed the funds and we needed the support. And so that just kind of led us into doing a Kickstarter campaign to make sure it was the best that it could be and, get it out there for everyone because, we wanted everyone to see it just as bad as we wanted to make it. So, yeah, that's kind of how that whole started for us.
And I'll say that we brought it, as most can see on the Kickstarter, we're bringing Batman the Mask of the Phantasm into the Nolan universe. And with the Nolan universe, we are playing on things that have already been known, such as the blue flower. That brings special effects in mind. We had with our Red Dead fan film, awesome music. We want to bring that music into the Batman universe since that music is so iconic. And that's what we're just using the platform for.
That's awesome. And I'm actually on the Kickstarter page right now. I'm looking at it right now. I mean, you guys you launched it 2 days ago as of this recording, we'll put this out on Friday. We've got 57 days to go, and you guys are already at 1695. I mean, there's definitely a fan base that wants to see this happen. So we've got time, and I think we can make this happen.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I mean, we had backed a couple of things on our own before, and we've always been big Greg Miller fans and done IGN and the whole works. But yeah, doing Red Dead, we kind of had a mixed response with Red Dead, and I don't know if that was just had been so long removed from the actual game being out that there wasn't that surge anymore, but we had mixed just support as far as that went. So I really didn't know where we would get on this, and then for us to release and it just kind of blow up as fast as it did, I was really surprised. But I guess I'm not either, because I know the Batman fan base has always been strong. Batman for us has always been our favorite DC character. So I guess I really shouldn't be surprised, but I was. I've ran into the comments and everything I've seen already. Everyone's been super supportive. They're really psyched for it. So that just kind of makes us want to do even better and, offer. So we got a couple other tiers planned for the Kickstarter that we haven't released yet that we're going to bring out. And that's really just kind of a repercussion of everyone being so hyped about it and getting into it.
No, I would say the same exact thing. We've had support. I got a tweet from somebody in the UK tell me that they can't wait for their paycheck to clear to support us. That's crazy. That's crazy to think.
That is awesome. That's awesome.
And we're both near our 30s. Josh, maybe already past that stage.
Yeah,
and
sure.
and this has been something we grew up with. So bringing it to the masses, we have those older remembering the story completely and excited to see it. And then we have the others that know the Nolan universe and know just Batman property reaching out to us, and it's been tremendous.
That all sounds really awesome. I completely blanked on what I was going to ask you guys, but I guess we'll we'll go back to it, and I'll move on from it. But I think I wanna get to know you guys a little bit more. I want to get the people to know you guys a little bit more. How did you guys meet, Zach and Josh?
Well, one of our favorite stories, like I said, we went to University of Tampa, and I was doing a lot more building sets and production design. And I got hired to do this one film, and we needed to make a 16 by 9 room off of 4 foot by 9 foot flats.
Jesus.
Those flats, yeah. And so we had to, and I got the flats. I saw them. I knew they needed to be sanded down, worked on. And I couldn't get into the production studio till the guy messages me the day before the shoot to build this seamless room. Luckily enough, one of our film professors brought Josh in to help me out. And ever since then, in the hellacious shoot, we've been friends ever since.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's funny because our friendship actually kind of started with Batman too. If you think about it, like we're in the middle of this, film black box studio where you can do photography, whatever, and we have these white walls just totally encircling us, and we're painting them, or we're painting them white at this point. And at that point, I took a paintbrush and I kind of like slung paint on the wall, and I started singing the Prince song from the first Batman movie. Black and white, red and green. Yeah, where they're like painting all over the museum, and so he immediately started cracking out, and he was like, and he started singing it too. So here we are, two dudes in the studio alone, just flinging paint all over these walls.
3 and 4 in the morning at this point.
Yeah. So we've kind of lost our mind already at this point, and but we're just flinging paint everywhere and singing the Prince song from the Batman movie, the 1989 Michael Keaton one, and just having a blast. And that's where it started. Ever since then, yeah, best friends, and doing a lot of projects together, and just kind of where it went from there has been kind of crazy.
That's pretty awesome. That hard times bringing people together.
Yeah, exactly.
That actually, you just sparked the question that I was going to ask before. Um, you guys have jobs outside of what you guys are doing. How do you balance all that stuff? I mean, I'm doing more or less the same thing, but you guys are on a whole other level right now.
I'm at work right now. How's that for an answer?
Yeah, I'm at work right now as well. It's not easy. Like, I'm lucky enough to actually work in production. That's my job. So, this stuff, even though it's I can't do the fan stuff full time. I do work in film production, commercial, TV, all that stuff. So I get to it allows me to do my pet projects, the stuff I really want to do, until someone pays me millions to do them. So hopefully, so I'm really lucky in that extent. I started in Broadway and doing roadshow production, and then from there I kind of came into film, finished my degree, and that's where I'm at now.
I'll say the big thing too is I work for probably one of the biggest, largest entities known to mankind at this point. Give you a hint, they run Star Wars and Marvel now. So with that being said, work does take up a lot of our time, but between social media, text messages, quick phone calls here and there, hell, we moved in together just to give us more time together in our free time.
Mm-hmm.
But you give up some freedoms.
Yep.
You make quote unquote sacrifices, but I say quote unquote sacrifice because what we do, we enjoy doing it. So then it doesn't become a sacrifice anymore for the free time that we give up.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only negative of the whole process has been that all that free time we used to have is kind of gone. So, in a way, the kind of fun and everything else you do where some of the creativity came in is kind of no longer existent. But I mean, outside of that, we're just kind of balls to the wall anymore, so it's just kind of everyone plays catch up, or you're continually playing catch up all the time. But I don't even notice when I don't have free time anymore. So
yeah, it almost becomes like your job becomes your life, but not in a negative way, but like, you guys clearly love what you're doing, and it shows in the work that you guys are creating. I mean, I watched that Red Dead one that you guys were talking about earlier, and I thought that was awesome. You guys threw in the effects from the game, the slow motion features from the game. I thought it was really cool. I enjoyed it very much, and I definitely look forward to everything that's coming alongside with the Massive Phantasm. I really hope that with 57 days left to go, people start ringing in the support to get this project on the way.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, one thing we've talked about, and we try to bring it through, especially with Red Dead, was taking a cinematic quality approach to a fan film. A lot of fan films are going to toss in thousands of nods to the original piece, which then sometimes doesn't lend to the story and it feels forced. We took it more of a cinematic standpoint, trying to get the lighting right, trying to get the camera right, all of the choreography and such, and it's looking like it's paying off, luckily.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that's a little bit of a result of us just having worked in the industry for probably 10 years before we got into doing this, which was, we kind of had a Rolodex of names built up. I'm saying Rolodex, so I'm dating myself, but we had a contact list of, names built up of people that were in the industry and experienced, so we had stunt people, we had stunt coordinators, we had cinematographers, gaffers, we had all those people that were our friends that we had worked with and worked for. We had favors and we had people just wanting to work with us on the side type scenario. So we were able to pull a lot of favors and, do a lot more for the money. And that's kind of where, the post for Batman comes in too, is it seems to someone else that might be in the industry as well looking at it, they might say that's not a lot of money to do post-production on a film. And I would say, well, that's because, we have favors, we have friends, we have deals. And then on the flip side, someone from the outside may go, well, that's a lot of money just to do that. And when in actuality, we're probably, to what it would cost to actually do this, I would say we're probably at 1/4 the cost, if not, less. So.
Definitely, yeah. When I saw the amount that you guys need, I was like, wow, 5,000 is really not much at all for what you guys are asking for. It's it's really good.
Yeah.
With just going to like, what's next for you guys. I know you guys want to get through this project and complete it. But you think with all these fan base content that, it's coming up on YouTube, on Vimeo, you got pretty much, a real true rise of the digital age. Do you guys like see yourselves down the line doing more of these, or is there something bigger in mind you guys want to do?
Josh, you want to take this one?
Yes to all of that. Basically what we were extremely lucky. We started with Red Dead and we released Red Dead first because the planning side of things was a little quicker for us. And we could get that release first and we could have time on Batman to kind of get it where we needed it to be. We kind of felt when we were making both of these that Batman was definitely going to be the better of the two films. And we just really didn't know how Red Dead would be received. Well, we ended up, when we released Red Dead, we admitted, I would say first week that it was released, we had pretty much picked up a PR/publicist/agent person from New York City. And that had seen it and was interested. And so we've kind of been developing things from them for them ever since. And just in the interim of, other movie contacts and everything else happening, we have the potential to probably within the next year maybe get a couple feature films off the ground. But as an answer to more of these films, yes, we definitely want to continue with these because this is kind of where our hearts are. We're geeks, we're nerds, we video game, we still do. I don't know how we fit time in for that, but we do. And
we video game.
Video game. I said I was dating myself. So shut up.
It's all good. It's all good.
So, we have time. We have time to. Oh, here, well, I say it right. We'll game, and so, we do all that, and we have plans to do other projects like this. We've already got a couple planned in the pipeline that we want to do and continue after this. So based on really how the Kickstarter for the Mask of the Phantasm goes, and if we're able to get all the money and get it finished, and I would say more than likely, I'm really confident now, just since Greg came on board, since Greg wanted to hop on, I'm feeling really good about our chances and just the reception that we've gotten. That really raises my hopes. And so we pull that off, and I would say there's probably another one right around the corner after that.
That's called leaving it on a high note, guys. Thank you so much. This is really awesome. Again, thank you guys for taking time, especially in the middle of your daytime jobs, to say the least. You guys, where can people find you? Plug all your stuff.
Yeah, you can find us, like us on Facebook, Spartan Digital. Follow us on Twitter at Spartan Digital. You can find the Kickstarter, Batman Mask of the Phantasm through Kickstarter. What else, Josh?
Yeah, those are the best places to get a hold of us.
Josh's phone number
is. All right, guys.
I would not recommend calling that number if you want to live. But yeah, those are the best places to get a hold of us. We try to stay pretty active with it, and so if someone replies or sends a message, we try to answer it, whether it's good or bad. So you can definitely get us that way for sure.
Yeah, you guys were really responsive when I reached out to you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
All right, guys, take care. You guys have a good one, and I can't wait to see. I want to help as much as I can with you guys to make sure that this happens. So I'll do everything in my end to help, support you guys and spread the word as much as I can, because I really want to see this happen. All right, guys, take care.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, it's just a few things before we go. thank you again, Josh and Zach, for the interview. I'm still freaking geeking out right now. I had to record this 3 different times just because I couldn't get the words that I wanted to get out of my mouth. Anyway, guys, we hope this sort of helped you decide whether or not you will back this project, and I hope to do more like these in the future. So if you guys have any projects out there that you guys are working on that are really that you're really inspired by and want to get out there, let me know. You can email me joeafterwork@gmail.com. You can also go to joeafterwork.com and let us know there. Tweet at me, YouTube, leave your stuff in the YouTube comments. Just let me know. I'll be more than happy to check it out and see if it's something that we can spotlight you guys. This is kind of a new thing that I want to do going forward with the Joe After Work brand, and hey, who knows what'll happen. I'm just really happy these guys, took some time out of their day. It was the middle of the day. They were working, and they made time to do this. So thank you again, and we will see you guys later on for break time, and then also an after work show after that if you guys are watching this on YouTube. So with that, guys, take care.